Welcome to the channel. Today we take a closer look at the main event of Misfits 4 between KSI and Faze Temper. Originally, KSI was supposed to take on MMA fighter Dillon Danis, but Dillon Danis pulled out with 10 days to go. Faze Temper was set to fight a mystery opponent on Misfits 4, but now he gets elevated to the main event against the nightmare KSI, who's on a collision course to take on his long rival, Jake Paul. Now let's take a look at both fighters' boxing career. Faze Temper has a YouTube boxing record of 2 wins with 1 loss. His first ever fight was against King Kenny back in March of 2022 on the Showstar card. Temper won this fight by decision, where he showed the potential he had. In his next fight, he was supposed to take on Blueface, but he was pulled out and replaced by the Hitman Slim. And on 2 weeks' notice, Slim shocked the world by knocking out Temper in the second round. But Temper bounced back from this loss by knocking out Overflow back in November on the Misfits 3 card. It was a quick KO by Temper that showed he still got it. Now, let's take a look at KSI's boxing career. KSI has a boxing record of 4 wins with 1 draw. He made his boxing debut in the first ever YouTube boxing event against Joe Weller, where he won in the 3rd round by TKO. After the fight, KSI had the famous post-fight interview where he called out both the Paul brothers.
Right now, if any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care. Bring it.
Logan Paul accepted the fight, and they both faced each other in the summer of 2018 in Manchester. It was a competitive fight between both men, which resulted in the fight being declared a draw. After the fight, both men agreed to a rematch. The rematch took place on November 9, 2019 in LA. This time the fight was a professional boxing match. KSI was able to get the decision win in the rematch. After the fight, KSI took a break and focused on music. He finally made his return in summer 2022 on the first ever Misfits Boxing event. He was originally supposed to fight Alex Wasabi, but Wasabi pulled out due to injury, so then he decided to take on 2 fights on one night. His first fight was against rapper Swarms, where he easily disposed of him in round 2 by knockout. His next fight, which was the main event, was against professional boxer Luis Pineda, who had a record of 2 wins with 5 losses. KSI made easy work of him and ended him in round 3. KSI may not have the best technique in YouTube boxing, but when it comes down to heart and stamina, he has it, which helps him win these fights. This fight will be tougher for KSI, as now he has to take on a 6'4" southpaw with decent boxing experience and temper. Will KSI overcome this challenge and move on to a fight against Joe Fournier in May, or will Temper pull the upset and derail the Nightmare's huge fight against Jake Paul? We'll find out this Saturday night. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know who you think will win this fight.